Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors Dynasty here on College Football 25. It is the beginning of year number 3 in the Dynasty. Last year ended on somewhat of a sour note, at least in the regular season / postseason. We made it all the way through the trials and tribulations that is the college football playoff bracket, and we made it all the way to the national championship game. We played that national championship game, but we fell just short. Penn State, who brought back their entire team from the year prior, including guys like Drew Aller, Nick Singleton, Abdul Carter, name your guy, they were back. That wasn't a senior in year number 1. And they came back for the sole reason to win a national championship. And they accomplished that goal in year number 2 at our dismay. So we ended the postseason. We ended the year of play on a sour note. But in the offseason, we had a massive W. The recruiting class that we brought in, the year 2 recruiting class, may go down as the greatest recruiting class in college football history. Not because all of the players are going to be hits, but because of one man. And that is our new starting quarterback, the future of this dynasty, Mr. Leo Van Dyke, the number 1 player, not at least number 1 quarterback. I don't think he was the number 1 player, but the number 1 quarterback in the country has committed to Hawaii. He's already a higher overall than any of our previous starters, and he will be debuting in today's episode as the starting quarterback, and he will be a true freshman, hopefully, that leads us to the promised land. Because we got there on the back of a lot of different people, including Landon Sims, including Cam Barfield, including many people on the defense that are now graduated. This year, I feel very good. We also brought in another very fast wide receiver in Matthew Bliss to pair alongside Matthias Felix, so that combination could be pretty good. We also have Ashlock still available. He's now a senior. He's in our number 1 receiver spot. I don't know if he's going to be like truly labeled as the number 1 receiver. I think Felix is probably the number 1 receiver at this point. So we'll see how that goes. Let's just say Leo Van Dyke's got a lot of weapons to work with here in this year 3 offense. And I would be very disheartened to leave out this important detail. Season 3 is now the Cam Barfield Heisman Tour. That's right. We were denied even a mention in the Heisman race last year with the numbers that Cam put up. So this year I'm making it my mission to not only get Cam recognition and getting him in the Heisman voting and get him to New York, but I want him to win the trophy. So this is the Cam Barfield Heisman Challenge, and we are going to start it with a doubleheader today. If you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Year number 3 is about to begin, and I can't wait. You could classify this as the beginning of a new era here in Hawaii, because a lot of our original players from year 1 and year 2 have gone on to either other endeavors or gone to the NFL. In the case of Landon Sims, we did get him drafted. I think it was round 4 or something, but he got drafted. But I would be a little hesitant to say that because there still are some holdovers from the earlier squads. I would think next year is going to be the start of a whole new era, because really at that point we're not going to have anybody from those first couple years. Cam Barfield is in his final season. Fabian Ross is in his final season. Ashlock is in his final season. Elijah Palmer. 4 mainstays from the first 2 seasons are in their final year. So once these guys graduate, then I would feel confident saying that it's a new era. But I say you could think of it as that, and you could classify it as that because of this man right here. Leo Van Dyke, A 5-star quarterback with elite dev trait, 6'5". He does have some caps on his power, so his throw power will not get any better. Actually, it has one chance to get better, so it might get up to like a 93, 94 possibly. His elusiveness has a chance to get a little bit better. His accuracy can go all the way up, which is unbelievable because you know I like an accurate quarterback because I'm not very accurate. His IQ can get a little bit better. His health can get a little bit better. His speed, most importantly, can get slightly better. He only has 89 speed right now, but he can get into the 90s. The low 90s, but still the 90s. So we'll see how that goes. His mental abilities right now, he only has 3. He's got silver, fan favorite, and winning time, and then bronze, team player. So we'll see how that goes. His physicals, he's all got silver right now. I'm assuming that when he gets through college football, he gets a couple seasons under belt, he will start to get those into like the gold and the platinum and all that kind of stuff. We did keep Mike Alejado around, and we kept Alonzo Barnett. I just, in my heart, I couldn't cut Alonzo Barnett or encourage him to transfer because he was the quarterback in the national championship game. He was the quarterback all season last year. He got us to the national championship. Now, it wasn't all his doing, obviously. We barely ever used him, but I just couldn't let him go. So I wanted him to graduate as an Hawai'i, as a Rainbow Warrior. So he will stay around. We also have Stephen Abbott, who was another recruit that I liked. He was a 3-star gem, or maybe, no, yeah, it was a 3-star gem. And I'm very excited about him because he's got 90 speed, 92 excel. He's very similar to Leo Van Dyke, just slightly worse in the accuracies, but he's very similar. Then at running back, obviously, we have Cam Barfield. We're not going to diminish his accomplishments. He's one of the best players I've ever had. We also have Derek Boyd II, Pelham Liu, and our very promising freshman Keelan Streeter, who is not going to wear the red shirt this year. It might be stupid to not give him a red shirt, but I mean, these speed attributes, he could get on the field. He's a very similar player to Barfield. He's a little bit taller than Barfield, and obviously the big factor in why Barfield's so good is his 97 accuracy, acceleration, and Streeter only has 91, but they're very, very similar players. Obviously, Barfield's a little bit better, but he can get better. I mean, what's his depth trait? I forget. It is impact. So there's a chance he could get better. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but his quickness, okay, so his quickness is never going to get any better. It's capped out. But his route running can get better. His IQ can get better, which will help him in the long run. His hands can get a little better. His elusiveness can get a little bit better. So there's still some room to grow for Keelan Streeter, that's for sure. As far as the wide receivers go, I talked about Ashlock. We still have Alex Perry, 2 holdovers, but they're seniors. And then we get to the new generation. Matthias Felix, Fetu Mama, Jamichael Bankston, who's going to be gone, but he's also pretty fast. Devon Austin, who's a senior, but he's very good. 98 speed, 98 excel. He's probably going to be one of our big-time kick returners. And this man right here, Matthew Bliss, 4-star, 6'2", from Baton Rouge. And 97 speed's definitely going to play. That's why he's not wearing a red shirt. I know he's only a 68 overall, or playing up to a 68 overall, but he's going to get some play time. Definitely. Tight end is a little bit shaky, but I feel confident with Angel Raymond, former wide receiver. We moved to tight end in the offseason. He came in as a wide receiver, but we changed him. We bulk him up a little bit. 6'5", 191 is a little bit thin. Maybe I add a couple extra pounds, maybe bump him up to like 198, 200 or something like that. Because I mean, 191's a little thin for a tight end, but he's definitely going to play with 88 speed. He's going to get some good play time. The rest of this team is very, very good, very experienced. I mean, all these guys, all the starters at least, played in the championship game last year, the national championship, except for obviously our quarterback, Leo Van Dyke. But we have a lot of people starting new this year because a lot of our guys that were mainstays of the team have graduated. And I was very, very sad when most of our defense graduated, which was a big point of, like, this is why we're in the national championship, is because our defense, it was basically the defense and the run game was the reason why we played in the national championship last year. So as you can see, we currently sit at week 16, at rank 16, number 16 in the nation here in week 0. This is what our schedule looks like if you don't remember from the offseason episode. It is Georgia Tech and then the rematch versus Penn State. Yeah, we are very busy the first 6 weeks of the season with the week 0 game. Then we have the bye week. Then we have conference play. We have revived the Pac-12, if you did forget. We have revived the Pac-12, so this is what the Pac-12 conference looks like. We no longer play in the Mountain West. We play in Pac-12 football, And this is what it looks like. It's us, Oregon State, Liberty, Utah, Colorado, Sam Houston, BYU, SMU, California, and Washington State. Obviously, Oregon State, Washington State are the two originals from the broken Pac-12 that we revived. So this is what the Pac-12 looks like. We brought in some teams from different other conferences, obviously. And I feel like it's a good mix of teams that have good potential and teams that are kind of walk-arounds. Like, we obviously had to throw in Sam Houston because they're our big rivals in this series because they beat us 2 years in a row, the first 2 years of the series. But unfortunately, I couldn't schedule them because we didn't get them. They're in the conference, so I can't schedule them unless they're in a conference game. And unfortunately, we didn't get them this year, so that's kind of annoying. But it's what happened. So we've got two big games today against two top 10 teams, including a rematch of the national championship game against Penn State. This could go very, very bad or could go very, very good for us this year in year number 3. And recruiting is going to be unbelievable this year. I've gone after a lot of 5 stars because I feel like we're on that next level. We played in the national championship. I think it's time for us to go after a lot of 5 stars. We only have 500 hours, so it's going to be difficult, but I do think we can get some big-time 5 stars, including this man right here. The safeties in this class, Brian Shaw and Rashard Starks. We'll talk about these guys. I have 75 hours on Brian Shaw for a good reason. You should see this man run. He's got 99 speed at safety. He's 6'3". He's got 92 acceleration. His change of direction's amazing. His pursuit is really good. His man coverage is even really good as a free safety. He's a monster. He's the number 5 player in the country. We need to get him. And the other safety, Rashad Starks, has 99 speed as well. I got to get these 2 safeties. They're game changers. The rest of these guys are very good. These 2 5-star tackles, we need some big-time tackles, so I'm going after these guys. Hopefully we can get in the mix for them. I've got a lot of 5 stars on this board. Now, obviously, we're not going to be able to get everybody. That's pretty obvious. We are in the running for a few guys down the board here. But there's some guys at the top of this board that I absolutely want. And you may tell because I have the most amount of points on these top guys, because those are the guys that I absolutely have to have in this recruiting class. If I don't come away with anybody else except for those 4 guys or 4 or so guys, I probably would still be pretty happy with this class because those safeties are unbelievable. But it is game number 1, even though it is week 0. It is game number 1 of the season. I don't think Georgia Tech's going to wear any different uniform. I think it's the first time I've ever played against Georgia Tech in College Football 25. So I think they might just wear, I mean, I like the gold. The gold is pretty nice, isn't it? The gold is pretty nice. I think they might just wear their regular home uniforms. They look pretty good. And we will wear, well, we can't wear white because they're going to wear white. So we will wear, what should we wear? Should we just wear the all blacks? I know they're our home uniforms, but we might have to wear the all blacks. Actually, no. Let's change this back. Let's just go with the aways. The regular white and the white. And then I like their one with the blue. No, not that one. Not that one. Where is it at? Yes, this one. I like this one. So they'll wear this uniform against us. And we will go into the week 0 game. I mean, a top 5 matchup already. Or a top 10 matchup, I should say, because they're number 9 in the country. We're number 16. But if we win this game, we could certainly jump top 10. It's going to be pretty big. But I like our 5-star quarterback, our true freshman, Leo Van Dyke. It's his debut. I'm very excited. Year 3 is now officially underway from Georgia Tech, wherever they happen to be located. I don't remember. That's not a good start. Uh-oh. Bring him down, please. Thank God. I thought we were going to get returned on in our first ever game of year 3. That would have been pretty embarrassing. But it sets them up in very good field position for their first drive of the season here in week number 0. I got to get familiar with some of these new names on the defensive line here because our entire defensive line graduated last year. So these are all new starters. Not new faces, just new starters. Got to get familiar with them all. That was a crazy good pass. Although Bailey has played before. I remember Bailey. I think he got in like garbage time a few games last season. That's a quick little throw. Good tackle. We have a chance to set some records this year, too. Fabian Ross and Elijah Palmer, career interception numbers are pretty high. So if they get a few this season, they could certainly break the all-time Hawai'i interception record, which would be pretty awesome. We do bring back Evan Johnson, as he made the tackle right there. He's going to be playing sub linebacker again, which means that opens up for Sherrills to play regular strong safety. But Evan Johnson was just so good at sub linebacker last year because he's a safety, so he's able to run with everybody, run with the running backs, run with the wide receivers, run with the tight ends. He can play linebacker, but he's a safety. So it's really awesome to have him there. I'd love a sack. That's not going to happen. Good swat down. That might have been, was that Elijah Palmer? I'm not, oh no, it was Fabian Ross, number 20. I still, it's 3 years in, I still haven't learned some of the numbers. But Fabian Ross with a nice swat down, 3rd and 5. Hand up to the running back. He jumps inside, and we didn't have the guys in there. They're going to give him forward progress. We had a chance to stop that, but our guys got blocked in a bad way. It's kind of annoying. 1st and 10. I really wish that they didn't get such a good kick return. That's kind of annoying that they got such a good start. Oh, underneath. He's wide open. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And that looks not too good for our defense. And that's the guy that they showed a spotlight to in the opening there, Eric Singleton Jr. That's not a good start for the defense. We're the national champion runner-up from year 2, and we get shredded on our first drive, although they had really good starting field position. Okay. We've been down in games before. Nothing new. But this is the start of a new era at quarterback. No longer do we have Alonzo Barnett starting. It is our main man, Leo Van Dyke, number 1. And he's number 1 in our hearts. But so is Cam Barfield, 6'5". He just looks so big back there. Especially compared to Barfield, who's like 5'7" or something. Super small. Did I change playbooks? I think I did, right? Or maybe I did. Maybe that was a different series. I can't remember exactly. Leo Van Dyke, we know he's not super fast, but he's got a great arm, and he's just a great player. So that's a big-time ball to Matthias Felix, who's going to get some big-time reps this year. I can't wait to see Bliss out there. And here is Cam Barfield. This is his Heisman campaign. He was denied, absolutely stolen, robbed from, with that the best running back in the nation award. They gave it to that Ruben dude from Texas A&M. Ruben Owens, I think is his name. Whoever he is, he doesn't deserve the best running back in the nation. It was Cam Barfield by a mile. But I think they gave it to Ruben because, 1, of his overall, and 2, Barfield wasn't officially the starter last year. It was Landon Sims who was the starter. But look at these runs. I mean, the offensive line just loves to block for Cam Barfield. They did it more than they did for Landon Sims last year, and now they're doing it again. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Felix is probably open here. I am going to scramble a little bit. Just take off. Felix kind of stopped there. I was going to playmaker him up the field, but that's a little too risky. Take the guaranteed yardage with the freshman. Take the guaranteed yardage with the freshman and move on. 1st and 10, handed off to Barfield. He gets decent blocks, cuts it outside, and Cam Barfield's got touchdown number 1 in the season. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Just 70 more of those, and we'll be totally fine. The Heisman will be ready for you. But we tie it at 7. Their defense didn't look too good. Same as ours. So maybe this is just going to be an offensive shootout. Can we actually have a drive where we don't allow them to have unbelievable field position? Oh my God. I thought they were going to do it again. Okay, they started the 24. That's a lot more reasonable for our defense to have to cover here. If they shred our defense and score on this drive, then we'll know that we're in trouble. And the Georgia Tech offense is going to be legit. We'll see what happens. First pass underneath. Evan Johnson right there. That wasn't Evan Johnson. Never mind. I saw the cut jersey. I thought it was Evan Johnson. It was, in fact, Tagaloa Lee. Okay. Evan Johnson's back there in the backfield, or in the secondary. And it looks like Evan Johnson's not wearing the cut. He had the cut jersey last year. He doesn't have the cut jersey anymore. Okay. He must not want to show the abs. Maybe he got a bad tattoo. Doesn't want to show the abs anymore. Oh, that's a throwaway. And that is a 3-and-out for the Georgia Tech offense. See? When we have reasonable starting field position, the defense actually plays good. They will punt it away, and Barfield is back there because he's electric with the ball in his hands. We've had plenty of different kick return and punt return touchdown calls on this series already with Barfield and with Davion Dunn. Did he hear that? He didn't hear it. I'm going to try one more time. He might not be able to hear the route. Oh, he did hear it this time. Okay, perfect. Is Perry going to be able to hear it? Okay, they both heard it, so the stadium pulse is not getting too crazy for them. I'm going to send it deep. Our first deep ball with the Leo Van Dyke 5-star quarterback, and it makes... I put a little bit of high point on that to make sure he didn't jump up and make a crazy play. But Leo Van Dyke delivers a dot. Absolutely amazing. We'll give this to Barfield, who will need an extra block there, but that's okay. Ashlock, Perry, Felix. Ooh, Fetu Mama's out there. I'm going to roll. I'm going to scramble. Leo's got a lot of space. Leo Van Dyke in the end zone. No, he's denied. Oh, I thought he had it. I thought he had it. His first career rushing touchdown was denied. Oh, that's insane. I didn't want to jump or hurdle or anything. I thought I might be able to get it naturally just by lowering the shoulder. Barfield is stood up at the 1. Second and goal. We bring in Boyd the second. Can he get in? Oh, no he cannot. That defensive lineman was in the backfield immediately. He didn't even get blocked, I don't think. And now instead of being at the 1, we are at the 5. A little bit tricky here. Back to the end zone! Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, they're showing Felix for the catch because it's an insane catch. Did he get it? Did he even get a foot down? I don't even think he got a foot. Oh, he did get 2 feet. Did he? They're not going to review it. I mean, this is the craziest throw I have ever seen. And it's all my fault because I waited way too long to decide on where to go with this ball. And the pressure was coming. So I was going to scramble. But then I saw Felix break open at the end of the play. And Leo Van Dyke, the true freshman 5-star, as he's getting speared, he just kind of like pushes the ball to the back corner of the end zone, and Matthias Felix makes the most insane catch I have ever laid eyes on. Are you serious? Like, is this legit what I just witnessed? Matthias Felix with the most insane catch of all time. I mean, he clearly does not have the ball when his toes are down. Unless does that count as a catch? I mean, obviously they're going to count it as a catch. I don't think he has. That's not a catch in my book. But I'm not going to complain about it. This is when he catches it and his feet are in the air. But this is maybe the most insane catch I've ever seen. And maybe the most insane throw I've ever seen. I mean, Leo Van Dyke is getting absolutely gored by this defensive tackle. And he still gets the football off. This is who we recruited. This is the quarterback that we needed. This is the quarterback of our dreams. This is who we were waiting for. Oh, I love him already. I absolutely love him already. Leo Van Dyke is our hero. He's the hero that we needed. He's the hero that we needed. And we will kick the extra point to go up a touchdown on Georgia Tech. Just the most insane throw and catch I have ever seen. And we had a crazy throw earlier in Season 2 of Golden Broncos with Caleb Nobles. He made a crazy throw on the sideline that was a touchdown catch early in that season. And that I thought was the craziest throw ever. But that one I think has to top it, right? Because it's not even just a crazy throw. It's also a crazy catch. Just insanity all around from our 2 stars. I mean, it was 5-star quarterback to star receiver who had 1,000 yards as a freshman. Just unbelievable. What a drive and what a throw, what a catch. But now the defense needs to step up another time here, so we're not going to get the 3 and out, unfortunately, like we did the previous drive. But as long as we can just stop them from scoring, we should be pretty good. We should be pretty good. They're going to do play action here. We're going to roll. He's going to get it out before. 2nd and 5. Okay. 2nd down and 5. Do I bring a blitz? I don't feel like a blitz is the right idea. Ooh, we got him. 3rd and 2. Now maybe is a blitz scenario. Although I've run blitzes on 3rd and 2 and it's gotten me in trouble before. I'm going to do it again. I don't learn my lessons, do I? I'm going to be Tyreek Tate. We're going to bring him in. I missed it. That's on me. It's not it's a bad angle from me. It's not Tate's fault. And I'm getting crushed by this running back. Man, I had him too. I just took a bad angle. I filled the wrong gap and he ran right by me. Ah, that's annoying. I had him. Had him in my sights. Locked on target. Get to him. Nope. Gonna get blown away there. Fight through it. Fight through it. We're giving this quarterback too much time. He's finding all these receivers. Our corners can only cover for like 3 seconds. We end the first quarter in the lead, but Georgia Tech is threatening here. I don't like this one bit. Barfield's got 6 carries, 49 yards. I mean, he's averaging 8.2 per carry, but their running back's averaging 9.5. So I mean, it's the battle of dominant running backs. I do like seeing Ramon Funk out there. I might even use him. He's one of our first commit. I think he was in that first recruiting class. That's a quick throw. I was not expecting such a quick throw. He hurdled over my jump, and he gets down to the 5. Jackson Long. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Pinch the line. Bring a little bit of a blitz. Get there. Shut it down. Good job. It's Sherrills. Sherrills with the stop there. Second goal from the 5. Oh, I'd love a goal line stand here. I don't know if we get it, though. It'll be a handoff. Delayed, but still a handoff. We shut it down. Only gain of 2. Okay. 3rd and goal from the 3. This is where legends are made. Why do I feel like it's going to be like play action or something? No, it's just a strict handoff, and we shut it down. 4th and goal. No gain on the play, and they will kick the field goal. That's the goal line stand I was asking for, and we got it. Does Lotulele get a block here? No, no chance. Duh! He was very close to running in the kicker there. Okay, so we allow 3 points on that drive. Not the worst thing in the world. We still have a lead, and we've been looking very good on offense. Bankston is back to return. He's very fast, and he will get to the 19-yard line. Do the slot fades work? Who do we have running them? We have Felix and Mama running them. Well, I trust Matthias Felix, that's for sure. But I don't think I can take a shot on 1st down. He didn't win either. I took an unnecessary sack there. I couldn't give him the toss. It was too risky. I don't think he won. Throw me a block. There we go. And look at the blocking down the field. Cam Barfield. I mean, the blocking from the receivers is unreal. What other college schools are you going to see where the wide receivers are blocking that good down the field? Get that out. We barely got it out. Follow the blocks. Cut it back inside. Win the tackle battle. I couldn't do it. 2nd and 3. Still a solid screen. Solid enough screen. We're going to send Ashlock deep. We're going to send Alex Perry deep, the 2 seniors. Been here since the beginning. And I'm going to scramble because I had no other option. I'm going to lose 2 yards. Okay. Maybe I should just stick to the run game. The run game with Barfield is what works. But I want to use my 5-star quarterback. I got to throw this. That's a bad throw, but it's going to work because the corner was overcommitted. Thank you for being overcommitted to that, because I've thrown that pass many times. It's gotten intercepted many times. The handout to Barfield. He cuts it inside. Barfield's able to scratch 2 yards out of that. Don't know how he really did. This Georgia Tech defensive line is blowing up some of our runs. Oh, no blocking there. The guard that's supposed to kick out and block that just didn't. He got caught up in another block. 3rd and 7. I don't think we're in field goal range. Schoonmaker's not that good of a kicker. So we're going to have to go for this. And it's going to be Fetu Mama, the freshman redshirt, with a big-time catch and a huge hit he took. But he holds on to the football. And the true freshman staying composed. Great blocking. Took out 2 guys on that block. And Cam Barfield down to the 3. He's already got 10 carries for 108 yards. I'm telling you, man, it's a Heisman season for Cam Barfield. But Boyd comes in to try to shark a touchdown. He will be denied to the 2-yard line. Oh, he was the one who was in on the one run where we got blown up, so he's got negative yards. Boyd, will he get in? No, he's down at the 1. I thought for sure he'd get in that one. Do we try it again? Now Barfield's back in. 3rd and goal from the 1. It's risky, but I'm going to try with Barfield, and he will get in. Cam Barfield scores his 2nd of the season, puts the Rainbow Warriors in a better position. Okay. 21-10. 2:47 to go. I think we get the ball because they started out with the amazing kick return. So we get the ball the second half. This is doable for a big-time victory, and I guess it's technically an upset if you only go solely by the rankings. But, I mean, we were playing in the national championship game last year, and they weren't. So if you go by that, then it's not really an upset. I don't know why we got ranked at number 16. I feel like that's a little bit harsh for a preseason ranking, especially for the people that played the national title game last year. Didn't win it, but came just very close, a couple quarters away. But if we win this game, then we'll be ranked pretty high, I would assume. Probably high teens, if not top 10. I guess depending on whatever happens around the rest of the league. I don't know. Not many people are playing on week 0 is the problem. 3rd and 4. Do we bring a blitz? No, we can't bring a blitz here. It's not the right idea. We're just going to go regular rush. Rush 4 and see what happens. Motion the running back out. This could be a pass to him. No, it's just going to be underneath to the tight end. Ooh, that's targeting. My guy dove right into his head. Luckily, they don't call that kind of thing. Will they get the snap off? They do. Final play before the 2-minute warning. It'll be a handoff, and he's brought down to a gain of 2, maybe? Yeah, gain of 2. 2nd and 8 from the 38. No running back in the backfield. He's going to go one-on-one. He beat my guy, Fabian Ross. It was just one-on-one, and Fabian got beat the entire way down the field. Luckily, he had the speed to catch up and tackle him. Not allowed just a big-time touchdown, but that's annoying. Fabian's one of the faster guys we have on the team. So I don't know why he got cooked like that. Oh, that's an unbelievable not interception. How in the world did he not throw an interception there? I thought for sure he'd get sacked. But he gets it away. 2nd and 10. Bailey gets pushed to the ground, but he stayed on his feet. Corner, he throws it away again. This quarterback is surviving some annoying plays. We really should have a sack or an interception or something here. He's going to go to the flat, and he steps out of bounds, thank God, because I think he might have broken my tackle there. So we will hold to another field goal attempt. Our defense is starting to get a little bit better. This is a tough kick to make. Far right hash, but he makes it. Right down the middle, in fact. That's okay. We're sitting pretty good. Feeling confident. The offense is playing really well. 21-13. Keelan Streeter, the backup running back, the freshman, the possible future of this backfield. Didn't realize he was back to return. I don't know why the one receiver's not out there. I'm going to roll inside. Just scramble. I know I got a couple guys there, but just got to scramble. I'm pretty sure I fixed the depth chart. I don't know why some of those guys are not in position. Like, Evan Johnson should be playing sub linebacker. It must have switched it for me. Because I know I had Evan Johnson. I fixed this before I started the video. So that means I need to make sure that kick return, I want it to be, there he is. I need Devon Austin back there. I don't know why he wasn't. And we'll put Bliss back there. Barfield, we'll put Devon Austin back there. Okay, and then who's in the slot? I'm pretty sure I wanted it to be Matthias Felix. It is Matthias Felix. Okay. I'm going to have to redo this at the... I'm going to have to redo this in the main menu, obviously, for it to take effect all season. But I thought I did it already, but apparently it didn't save or something. I don't know. Or maybe I hit adjust. I have no idea what I did. But I got it ready for this game, at least. Fixed it. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the half. If we could put up another touchdown on this one, that'd be... We put ourselves in a really, really good spot. We're going to go underneath. It's Fetu Mama. And he's got a big catch. 3rd and 2. Run some hurry up and run a little bit of divide. Because they're going to be in press. So this puts us in a really good spot here. I'm going to roll to the right. And I'm just going to take off and just get the first down. Let's get the first down. Call a timeout. When they give me that much space, gotta take what I'm given. Ooh, Matthias is right down the middle. Do those safeties, they take away his route, don't they? Yeah, absolutely they do, but I didn't get that ball away in time. 42 seconds. That's frustrating. Who's going to be open here? Matthias. It's got to be. It is Matthias Felix. He's so freaking fast. Matthias Felix. Oh my God, down the sideline. We got so many more yards than I would have ever thought we could have. He's so good. He is so freaking good. 34 seconds puts us in really good field position. Underneath, that's a fumble. That's not a fumble. Somebody jump on it. It's going to be recovered. And it's going to be returned for a touchdown. How in the world did that happen? Nobody reacted at all to the ball being on the ground. Literally nobody reacted. I know that there were some guys that were blocking and they might not have known the football was on the ground. First off, is this even a fumble? Oh, I think it is. Yeah, he dropped it before his arm was going forward. That is a fumble. But there's nobody, I mean, there's only offensive linemen back here. They couldn't just get off, they didn't know it was a fumble. And then there's nobody everybody was in the end zone, man. Oh, that's such a brutal one. That gets them right back in this game. I was feeling so good. And the true freshman fumbles it. I was surprised they didn't go for 2 to make it a tie game. Man, we were doing so well in this one. And one singular mistake gives Georgia Tech life. That's tough. That's real tough. But there's 15 seconds. And we get the ball at the second half. Do I just run this? Maybe, because we're going to get good yards out of it anyway. Cam Barfield, look at this. Unbelievable run from Cam Barfield. Okay. Where do we go now? 10 seconds and 1 timeout. 10 seconds and 1 timeout. Barfield, that was probably a mistake. I thought I might have a chance at that. They're not going to press. Leo Van Dyke doesn't have the best arm in the world. He's got a good arm. But he doesn't have the best arm in the world. Down the field, one-on-one. I was going for pass interference, to be honest with you. Ashlock is not able to get it. We go into the half only up by a single point. The end of that half really took a turn for the worse, but all we got to do is just control the second half and we can win this game. I mean, we are clearly the better team. We just had one unfortunate mistake. All right, here we go for the start of the second half. I've got the chew clock turned on, and we are going to try to control this second half and win this game. We're going to hand it off with Barfield, get the game started, get the half started with a nice run. We haven't forgotten our duties to get Barfield a Heisman. But now they're showing me this kind of look. And this kind of look with a guy as fast as Matthias Felix is dangerous. As long as he can hear the hot route. And I get a flag. No! I think it might have been delay a game. Because of the chew clock, I didn't have as much time as I was used to. 2nd and 5. That's frustrating. I wasn't really paying attention to the clock. Because it's the first time we had the chew clock on this game. So I thought we had more time. It's okay. Barfield gets us back up to similar to where we were. Halfback direct. A direct snap to Cam Barfield's dangerous, but I believe. There it is. Direct snap. He's going to have a lot of room. Cam Barfield. 1st down and more. That worked. That definitely worked. All right. Ooh, the 3rd string. Leo is in. Okay. We'll see how what he's got up his sleeve. 3 yards isn't amazing, but he didn't really get that great of blocking, to be fair. Can't really can't really knock him for not really getting the blocking that he needed. Barfield changed direction. Nobody does it better than Cam Barfield, man. It's a different offense when Cam Barfield's running than when it's anybody else. I mean, that's how it was last year. That's how it was the entire series so far. When Barfield is the running back, it's a different type of offense. And I feel like I had Matthias Felix for a touchdown on that slot fade, but I panicked. I probably did have him, didn't I? I definitely panicked there. Barfield gets the 1st down. We are almost done with the third quarter already. This has been the only drive of the quarter so far. It's exactly how I wanted it to go, but the D tackle blows up the run and we get nothing. We might have to start changing up our plays. We're getting a little too predictable, I think. That's okay. 2nd and 10. They're going to bring a guy in. I've got circle open. It's Alex Perry. I think his first catch of the day. All right. That works. 3rd and 2. Please do not blow this up. Final play of the quarter, it looks like. And we will get it. Broken tackle. 1st down and 10 at the 13. All right. We go into the 4th quarter. We took away the entire 3rd quarter right there. Exactly what I wanted to do. The entire 3rd quarter has been drained away. Now we go into the 4th quarter. If we can take like a couple minutes off the 4th quarter too, that'd be pretty awesome. I don't think there's any way I can take away the entire 4th quarter. That'd be unbelievable. Snap to Barfield. Gets some good blocking. Cam Barfield falls forward. Gets the 1st down. Cam Barfield has been a stud as usual. Did you expect anything different? And he kind of sneak in there. He needed to get skin. He couldn't do it. 2nd and goal from the 2. I don't know if running it is the way that we get this. Maybe scramble with Leo Van Dyke. Underneath, it's Alex Perry. Touchdown. Van Dyke delivers a dot. And the Rainbow Warriors score on their first drive of the half, even though it took all of the 3rd quarter. An 8-point lead, which means they'll have to kick, or they'll have to go for 2 if they score a touchdown on their drive. I wish they didn't return that fumble for a touchdown, but I literally had everybody in the end zone. It was only offensive linemen, and you know they weren't catching him. They start at the 20-yard line. I need the defense to play one good drive. If you can give me one good drive, we can win this game because we can just run it with Barfield and send it to the end of the game. It's a direct quarterback keeper. That was weird. Design quarterback run. Jason Bailey not fooled. Brings him down for a loss of 2. I mean, I know their quarterback can run a little bit. I didn't think they would call a direct quarterback run play. It'll be a handout to the running back. He gets changed direction, brought down after a little bit of a gain from the 22 now. It is 3rd down and 8. It's got to be 4 down territory, right? So we got to be ready for anything. Oh, it's unbelievable. He's going to get the block too. Yep. I knew he was going to get that 1st down once I saw the throw because he's going to get that block. Okay, so a fresh set of downs is annoying, but what can I do there? He was wide open. Another good throw. Tagaloa Lee is able to bring him down, but not before he gets a bunch of yards. Okay. Okay. Hand out to the running back. He is going to get the 1st down. They're wasting a lot of time here. They're not going as fast as they may need to. Fine by me. If they can take 3 minutes off the clock and not score, I'll be okay. I really need Bailey to win. He's just not winning. That's a huge hit, and he stayed on his feet. I had a direct hit stick on him, and he just bounced off of it. That's crazy. Look at that. I had full momentum and everything. That's annoying. 1st and 10. Ramon Funk off the edge. He's not going to get there. That's going to be caught out of bounds at the 39. Oh, we cannot stop this Georgia Tech offense. They are doing whatever they want to do. Interception. Turn me into the guy. It's Evan Johnson. He's got hands. He's a safety. Turn me into him and I can pick that off. Why would it not turn me into him? I don't understand the switching in this game. Oh, it's a wide receiver screen. Johnson can't bring him down. He's going to get the 1st down and even more. We are just playing so poorly, so sloppy on defense, man. Our offense is on fire, but our defense is so sloppy. We don't have a pass rusher this season. That's becoming very obvious. We need to recruit some pass rushers because we just don't have any pressure. Nobody can win off the line, nothing. This will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. It's going to be play action to the flat. He's going to get a lot of yards, including a touchdown. No, he didn't get the touchdown. He's out at the 1. I thought that ball got across. I guess it didn't. So he gets all the way to the 1. Will they go for 2 if they get this? It'll be a sack. That's big. It's Otis who gets the sack. Jemai Otis, I think is how you pronounce that. He gets the sack, pushes him back to the 10. Hand out to the running back, shuts it down. Evan Johnson. No, not Evan Johnson. It was Ramon Funk, the freshman redshirt who gets in there. Okay. 3rd and goal from the 10. And Jason Bailey forces a bad throw. It is a 4th down and 10 attempt from Georgia Tech. I can't believe that sack could end up being the biggest play. This is the ball game. He's going to get it off. Interception. It's Sherrills. Stay in the end zone, big dog. User pick. Easy reads. Bengal YouTube. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. They will use their timeouts, but we will run them into the wall and win this game. That's a big one. When the defense needed to step up, they stepped up. Sherrills gets the interception to close it, and the big sack from Otis, Jemai Otis, that really ruined their drive. They use their 2nd timeout, and they will about to be using their 3rd one right here. 2nd down and 10. Getting that first down run was, or the first down on the first down run was huge. And look at Cam Barfield. Give him the Heisman already. We're in week 0, but give him the Heisman already. And we will QB kneel and walk away with a victory in week number 0. Leo Van Dyke looked really good. He looked really, really good. And the defense shut out Georgia Tech in the half. Obviously, the 3rd quarter, we had the ball the entire time. So they didn't have a chance to score in the 3rd quarter, but we shut them out in the 4th quarter with that interception by Sherrills. And over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns for Barfield. I would hope to see him in the Heisman watch when we head into Penn State. And they're showing all the Georgia Tech touchdowns, but they didn't win the game. That was an annoying one, the fumble recovery. And Leo Van Dyke looked really good. I mean, I can't understate how good he looked, and he felt really good too. He felt fast enough, and he looked really good. He was accurate, didn't really miss any throws. Let's take a look at his stats here really quickly. 11 for 13, 142 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's a good debut from the freshman. 209 yards on the ground for Cam Barfield, and we win 28-20 over number 9 Georgia Tech. They will fall out of the top 10. Maybe we jump into the top 10. I don't know. I doubt it. Maybe we jump to like 13 or 12 or something. But we'll find out. Here we go. Simulating to week number 1, the rematch against Penn State. What's going to happen? We are locked out of a lot of 5 stars. We're number 1 on a few 4 stars. Okay. It's going to be a tough battle. Rashard Starks, we're number 8 on his board. We are going to have to climb so hard to get him. Daniel Grubbs locked us out. Yeah, a lot of those 5 stars we got locked out of. Jemai Otis gets player of the week in the Pac-12, obviously because we were probably the only 2 Pac-12 teams, or the only Pac-12 team playing. And obviously Cam's going to get the offense. He might even get national. No, he doesn't. Who had a better game than him? All right, let's do recruiting, or let's do coach skills first. So we should be done with recruiter, yes. Until we can get elite recruiter unlocked, we're done with that. We have been working on tactician. We'll probably keep working on tactician. I need my offensive line to be a little bit better. And I'd love for my linebackers to be a little bit better. So there we go there. We're A+ prestige, which is really nice. Let's take a look at recruiting, because obviously we have some hours. A lot of those 5 stars locked us out. So we have made a push for Brian Shaw, but Clemson is making an even stronger push. Kevin Hawker, we're looking good. We're battling. Mersma, we're looking okay. Rashad Starks is going to be a huge battle. Daniel Grubbs locked us out, unfortunately. Steven Kranchik. A lot of these are going to be tough because we don't have enough hours, but DeMarcus Hubbard locked us out. Aguayo locked us out. A lot of the pass rushers locked us out. We might need to look at some of those other guys and try to bring them in, because I think we might need some pass rushers this year. A lot of guys on our board locked us out. That's okay. Totally fine. I understand. Cole Pounds, we're still looking good. He's 6'6". I didn't even realize that. I am going to put some hours on him. I'll put 15 on Cole Pounds just to keep us keep pace with Oregon State. Okay, so how do we want to work this? I need to put more hours on Rashard Starks. That just has to happen. So I got to put the 25 on him. We got to get up to 75 on him. These two tackles, I might need to put the extra hours in on. So we put like 10 on extra on him, and we put 10 extra on Rymersma. And then with our last 15, I probably need to go after some pass rushers here. So let's go after some defensive ends that we're close in on. We got a lot of 3 stars that we can go after. Not really interested in 3 stars, if I'm being honest. We might be a little bit too late to the party. Maybe on Connor McMorris. I'll take a look at him. Alonzo Hay. I mean, we can always take him off the board, I guess, if we don't like him. We'll put a couple extra pass rushes on here. I'll put Jawan Walters. I mean, we're probably out of the race for him, but I'll put him on here. And then what else do we need? Maybe some linebackers add to the board. I'll put Isaiah Pack on there. What about a couple corners? You can never have too many corners. Is there anybody that's like a freak height or anything? Like a 6'5" corner? That'd be crazy. Corner's probably not ideal. We're going after those 2 safeties, so we don't need any more safeties. What about tight end? Is there any freak tight ends? There's a couple vertical threat tight ends here. This guy, we're number 1 on his board, so we'll keep an eye on him. We already know about wide receiver. Quarterback, I doubt there's anybody too crazy. Did I already look at this guy? Steve Fonseca? I don't remember looking at him. Joe Hemingway. I'll scout a couple quarterbacks. We don't need quarterback, I don't think. There's a guy named Vic down here. Montrell. I got to put Montrell Vic on. I mean, he's a scrambling quarterback. He could be good. I got to find out if I'm probably not going to be able to see his speed, though, unfortunately. Who did I want to look? Oh, that's right. Connor Morris. Mick Morris, excuse me. We'll put a scholarship on him. What about Jawan Walters? Scholarship on him. I don't want to offer a scholarship on Montrell Vic just yet because I don't know. He's probably going to be bad. Let's go with... Who was I top of the board with? It was Carlos Sawyer. So we'll offer him a scholarship. It'd be cool if he just auto-committed. All right, so that's where we can put our final few hours. We got to go in on some of these 5 stars. So obviously that's gonna hurt our recruiting of everybody else. Number 16 still. We didn't go up at all after beating the number 9 team in the nation. That's kind of wild, actually. And we don't see Cam Barfield in the Heisman watch. But it's week number 1 officially. And it is our first home game of the season. Rematch against Penn State. This one is personal. The rematch we've been waiting for since we ended the national championship in defeat. And I forgot to change the depth chart, didn't I? Darn it. I have to do that for next episode. But game 2 of the doubleheader begins with Penn State. Now, obviously, they don't have a lot of their guys that were on that national championship team. They all graduated and went to the NFL draft, including Drew Aller, including Katron Allen and Nick Singleton and Abdul Carter and all those guys. So we don't have to worry about them, but they're still going to be a very good team. So we can't take them lightly. But we do want to make sure that our main man, Evan Johnson's playing sub linebacker. We want to make sure that Felix is there. And then we want to make sure that these two are kick return, punt return, and then Barfield can be kick or punt return since he's pretty electric. All right, I got to remember to do that in the actual main menus. I forgot again. All right, new quarterback, new look Penn State team. But we're a new league team too. Got a lot of new faces on defense. They hand out to the running back. Tagaloa Lee's right there. Alec Burkmeyer, is that what his name was? He's playing some position. I didn't see. Probably tight end, I would assume. They motion the running back out, and it's going to be to him. Get to him. Elijah Palmer got blocked last second, but we do hold him to inches. I kind of got I got out of the block, but then I got sucked back in at the last second. All right, we're going to bring a blitz, pinch the line. It'll be a throw, and it's wide open. Kadron Lamb. I don't know if he's a freshman or when they got him. I don't think he's real. Oh, a little wide receiver screen, but it's not going anywhere. Loss of 2. Good tackle. Sherrill's a good player. Or that might have been Shirley, actually. I saw the SH. I thought it was Sherrill's, but it might have been Shirley who would tackle him. Whoever it was, that was a good tackle. Oh, I lost the tackle battle, but we don't lose any yards. Chauncey Carpenter's their running back. He loses. He gets nothing on that one. 3rd and 12. Stadium Pulse is at its loudest. Oh, look at the rush from the defensive line, and it's Jason Bailey with the sack, his first of the season. We sack the quarterback, and they punt the ball back to Hawaii for the first time. That's a big one. That is a big one. Georgia Tech stays at number 9, which is kind of annoying. It's almost like that Week 0 game didn't even happen. The only way we know it happened is because we're 1-0. Whatever. It counts for our stats. Okay, let's go offense. Cam Barfield coming off of a 200-yard game, over 200-yard game. And I might actually put the chew clock on in the first quarter, just to kind of be a little crazy here. We know how this game went last year, but it's a new-look team on both sides. Hand off to Barfield. I mean, he's just so twitchy. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm going to be so sad. He might be the one that I'm the most sad about him graduating. I was sad when Landon Sims was gone, but Cam Barfield's a different animal. He's just a different beast. First down and 10 from the 38. No, I didn't see him there. Interception. Wow, I did not even see him there. I thought I had an open receiver. I didn't see him. That's 100% on me. It's not Leo Van Dyke's fault. I did not even see this guy. I thought that Felix was wide open. He was just sitting on the logo. I didn't even notice him. I thought Felix was so open. That's annoying. Especially after we stopped him and forced him to punt. We had the momentum. That's super frustrating. I didn't even see him there. He just completely just blended in with the logo. The Hawaii logo. Oh, and then they get a big run on their first play. Yeah, I gave Penn State an advantage here that they shouldn't have had. Oh, that's annoying because that ruins Leo Van Dyke's numbers, man. He had a start to the season where he had a pick or 2 picks. No, he didn't have any picks last game against Georgia Tech. So I threw his first pick, and it's not even his fault. It's 100% on me because I just didn't see the dude. That's annoying. 3rd and 7, though. If we could force a field goal, I guess I'll take it, considering where we have been at. They're going to go. Interception it is! Never mind! Evan Johnson has become one of my favorite players in this dynasty, and he saves us any points because they don't score anything on that one. It's turnover by Penn State. I mean, that's as big as you can get. A 3rd down scenario where they're basically going to get at least guaranteed 3, if not 7, and then Evan Johnson comes in and gets the interception. Crazy scenes. And that's an out-of-reach throw. Those always go out of reach for some reason, or more than likely they go out of reach. I don't know why they do. How are we feeling about a 2nd and 10 slip screen? Oh, he's not going to get it off, is it? He got stuck. I hate the screens in this game, man. They're so annoying. They never work. Or they work like 1 time out of 1,000,000. That's so annoying. That's a crazy throw from Leo Van Dyke, and it's a first down. The craziest throw you could ever ask for from Leo Van Dyke, man. He's the real deal. He is the real effing deal. And he's going to deliver a bomb to Matthias Felix, but he got caught. You don't really say that a lot with Matthias Felix. He got caught. That's a crazy good throw, though. Put it where only Felix could have it. Hand it off to Barfield, and he will get up to the 16-yard line. I'm really excited about this team. We've got some good players on this squad. This could be the year. Year number 3 could be the year we win it all. I don't want to get ahead of myself. We're only in game number 2, obviously. Barfield out of the backfield in terms of receiving now. And that's the end of the first quarter. Still 0-0, miraculously, because of Evan Johnson's interception. And my stupid interception that I threw that I should not have even thrown. I just didn't see him. All right, let's get to the run game. Cam Barfield, be good. Handoff is to Barfield. Look at the juke, the little sidestep, little whoop. Love to see it. And we're at the 1, and he's going to get sharked. Oh, the disrespect. Boyd is in. Will Boyd get it? Boyd will get it. Touchdown, Hawaii. We take a lead against Penn State. Derek Boyd the second. Vultures a touchdown from Cam Barfield, but it is what it is. We went 90 yards in 3 minutes, and we have the lead. Let's do it again. Let's intercept Lamb. Tyreek Tate, big hit. Tyreek Tate. He holds onto the football, but it's a huge hit. Rocked him out of his boots. 1st and 10 from the 24. Penn State's offense, they're shaking. They got punched in the mouth. They're not ready for it. They hand out to the running back. He gets brought down after a gain of 4. I just don't feel confident rushing with anybody on this D-line, unfortunately. Maybe I'll get more comfortable with Ramon Funk, but right now I don't feel comfortable. Good tackle from Tagaloa Lee. Don't usually make those open field tackles. 3rd and 6. Can we get to him, please? Yes, we can. We can force him to roll. He's going to throw it deep. Intercepted Fabian Ross. I mean, that was pretty much... If it wouldn't have been intercepted, I would have been disappointed. And Fabian Ross got a decent amount of speed. I don't know what he was thinking there. He was running away from pressure from the D-line, and he just heaved it down the field to nobody. It was underthrown. Fabian Ross picks it off, and that's one of the guys, him and Elijah Palmer, who I talked about at the beginning of this episode, they're in the running for interception record in terms of all-time Hawaii defensive backs. 2nd and 7, handed off to Barfield again, and I got away from it. I chose the wrong direction. I still made it work. I should have went inside there because I knew that he was going to get blocked to the outside, but I panicked, as I usually do. It's okay, it worked. 1st and 10 from the 31. Quick throw to Felix. He holds on, big hit, but he holds on. And we will go with the post drag because this is my favorite play in the playbook. Ashlock is the one running. He was the one running it last year, I'm pretty sure. Either him or Senecal. But Ashlock gets it. Brought down at the 12. 2nd and 2. Flip this to the opposite side. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. So we'll hand it off to Barfield. He will be able to get the first down and a little bit extra. Cam Barfield fights to the 4. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Now this is where it gets dangerous. We are at the 4-yard line. I'm going to switch this to an RPO, but it's only going to be an R. We're just going to hand this off to Barfield. Super delayed because it's the RPO. They brought a lot of pressure too. Probably a good thing I switched that to a run because probably would have got sacked. 2nd and goal. Throw me a block. Barfield. Oh, he's at the 1. I needed you to get in there, Cam. You were so close. We are under a minute now in the half. Hand off to Barfield, and this time he's in. 14-0 lead over Penn State, the defending champs. And by the way, their quarterback, Lamb, is a freshman. I just saw that on the little screen there. He is a freshman. I don't know if he's a true freshman or if he's a redshirt freshman, but he is a freshman. So we got 2 freshman quarterbacks playing, which is kind of weird. 14-0 lead. And Matthias Felix is back on... Oh, that's not Matthias. That's Fetu Mama. Well, that was still a big hit. All right, 42 seconds, 3 timeouts. What's Penn State's offense going to do here? They're going to go quickly. Intercept! I thought I undercut it. I got close. Did not get it, though. Very close. Oh, that's a crazy throw. I don't know how he even held on to that. The decision to throw that's insane, but he made it, and it worked. Kind of. 3rd and 6 from the 24. They're going to go underneath. I missed the tackle because I suck big ones. And that is a first down. That's stupid. Like, we could have stopped them for a fourth down there, but I didn't because I'm bad. 31 seconds and 1 timeout. Get there, get there, get there. Oh, we got cooked. It's a touchdown. No, it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know. Elijah Palmer brings him down. Oh, my God. At that point, you probably should have let him just score. Elijah Palmer got torched. Absolutely torched. They have 1 timeout. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst thing that could have happened. I would have loved a false start. End zone, touchdown, Penn State. They get their touchdown. That's a crazy play to get burned on, man. Elijah Palmer, we haven't really even talked about him all day. He hasn't really been doing anything. The one time he does something, it's bad. It took him 30 seconds to go 80 yards. That's embarrassing, man. Elijah Palmer got cooked. He got cooked so much that it's like, it should be illegal. He got, oh my God, crazy. Okay, 9 seconds and 3 timeouts. And we have some of the faster players in football, but they're not pressing. Just scramble, give us a little bit closer. 14-7. Do I even try something? I guess I'll try another deep ball. Maybe Matthias Felix can make some magic happen. Oh, I barely got it off, but it looks like it might work. Matthias Felix is going to score. Oh, my God. Leo Van Dyke is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Leo Van Dyke, give him every penny we have in the NIL to keep him around. Are you kidding me, Leo Van Dyke? As you got hit, you delivered this masterpiece. I mean, this is such a wobbler. And it was on target in stride. Leo Van Dyke is a freak. He's the best. I've already crowned him. He's the greatest player we've ever seen except for Cam Barfield. It's Cam Barfield and it's Leo Van Dyke, but they are neck and neck. And that is how we go into the half. Talk about a buzzer beater. 21-7 at halftime. I mean, I'm amped up now. That's crazy. What a throw. We start the second half coming off of that crazy buzzer beater throw and catch by Leo Van Dyke to Matthias Felix for the touchdown. And now all we got to do is just contain the game. We took the entire third quarter in that Georgia game. Or Georgia Tech game. We can do it again against Penn State. And I took a bad angle there. That's my bad. I was trying to outrun him instead of just taking the first down. They are severely guessing run, but they are going to be right. But they can't stop it because Cam Barfield's goated. 14 carries, 100 yards. He's already got 300 yards on the season. We've played 2 games. We're breaking records. We're going to break every single record known to mankind. We're going to break Barry Sanders' record. We're going to break everybody's record. Second and inches from the 43. Cam's back in. That wasn't even Cam that ran that ball. It was Liu, the third string guy. He gets that one. I kind of want to flip this and run a fade smash because Felix has got a good shot of beating these safeties. And I think he did it. Van Dyke, that's at the very back of the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Leo Van Dyke is the greatest quarterback in college football. He's in his second game in in college football, and he's already the best. I mean, he is just throwing up absolute chef's kiss dimes. Matthias Felix will have records by the time he graduates. He will have every record known to mankind. And Leo Van Dyke might be right there. You know how at the very beginning of this series, one of the goals that I set out to try to accomplish was to find the next great Hawai'i quarterback? I think we might have found him here in year 3. It was a couple years where we just kind of like middling around average quarterback play. Braden Shager in year 1, no disrespect, he wasn't the greatest. He was okay. And then we go next year, but we had Alonzo Barnett, we had Mike Alahado, we had Sacco Politelli. I mean, we just kept cycling through different quarterbacks. We finally landed on Alonzo Barnett. And we got to the national championship game, but it wasn't because our quarterback play. But this year, if we get to the national championship, it could very well be because of the quarterback play. I mean, Leo Van Dyke is unstoppable right now. I don't know if I've played with him. Doug Sims in Ohio Bobcat Dynasty is very good, but he's just fast. He's not the greatest thrower of the football. But Leo Van Dyke might be the best all-around, best package, put-together quarterback I've ever played with. That throw was unbelievable. And the throw he made in the Georgia Tech game while getting hit, also to Matthias Felix, funny enough, was also an amazing, unbelievable, unreal throw. He just keeps getting better and better. Every week he's got a highlight reel. 28-7 against the defending national champions in the rematch. The rematch of all rematches. Second and 9 from the 44. The handoff to the running back. That was an ugly tackle. Right at the thigh. Right at the thigh area. That could definitely tear a hamstring if hit the wrong way. He seems to be fine, but interception. No! Oh, it's a crazy jumping catch. We had like 4 black jerseys there. Nobody turned their head around to intercept that pass. Georgia Tech's got a tough game. They could start the season 0-2 if they're not careful. They got to play Texas. That's an unbelievable run. All right, whatever. Whatever. First down and 10 from the 33. Oh, how did he... These little screens and different things, they just never work against, or they always work against me because the tackling just isn't there. Nobody can ever tackle, can they? Nobody can ever freaking tackle. Play action, he's at the sideline, he's got it. We're getting shredded. We are getting absolutely shredded by this Penn State offense in this drive. For some reason, they've decided to actually play. Hand off to the running back, and he's going to get the first down, and he's going to get a little bit more. Chauncey Carpenter, I mean, he's got a national title, unless he was a transfer. I guess he could have been. They motion the receiver, but he motioned back in. Get to the quarterback, please. Castro, broken tackle, touchdown, Penn State. How does a guy that's a middle linebacker, I know he's only like a freshman, but how does he get a broken tackle? You got to tackle him. He's a quarterback. Oh, man, the breaking of the tackles is so annoying in this game. And in Madden, too. It's not just this game. I don't think they go onside here. It's 28-14. We just entered the fourth quarter. I'd be shocked if they went onside. They probably think that they can trust their defense, right? Hopefully they're wrong. And they won't go onside. I didn't think they would. I didn't think they'd go onside, but you never know. Matthew Bliss, the freshman, with 98 speed. Didn't really feel like it there, but still up to the 27, pretty good. And let's just do our thing. Let's hand the ball to Cam Barfield and win this football game and prove that we should have won the national title last year. If we had a better quarterback, we would have. If we had a difference maker at the position. We do have a difference maker now. Snap. Ooh, great blocking. Barfield with a great ball. I mean, he's got like 98 ball carrier vision, so it makes sense he's able to make these plays. Ooh, I'm tempted to send Felix or Perry deep. Just try to test something out. Go underneath. It's Fetumama. He backed into it. I probably should have thrown to him like a second earlier. If I do that, he gets the first down more than likely. It's okay. 4th and 1 from the 36. I know this is risky. Mama holds on. First down. That was super risky. Probably unnecessarily risky. But it worked. And now they are playing super press. But it's okay because we're running it. Oh, Barfield. Nothing? He didn't get a single yard on that? Ooh, Barfield's wear and tear is starting to get a little bit high. We don't want to work him too hard. We're just trying to go Heisman season. Okay, that's back-to-back runs where he didn't get a single thing. We might be in a little bit of trouble. What, they're pressing on the slot fade, and that's safety. I don't think he's going to be quick enough. And he's not even going to care. Get that ball to Matthias Felix for a touchdown. Run, Matthias! Touchdown, Hawaii. God, I love this team. We are so good. 222 yards and 3 touchdowns from Matthias Felix. Forget about the Cam Barfield Heisman Tour. We might be seeing the Matthias Felix Heisman Tour. We are so freaking good on offense. Now that we actually have a quarterback that can throw the football, oh, it just opens up so many different possibilities. So many things we didn't feel confident doing with Alonzo. There's no way Alonzo makes those throws. Maybe he could. I just didn't feel confident throwing them with him. But I feel uber confident throwing with Leo Van Dyke. Maybe that could be a bad thing in the long run because I might feel too confident and then make some mistakes. But I mean, I'm over the moon with this team right now. I love it. And if we can get these 5 stars that are we're trying to battle for in the recruiting class, I mean, we could be a powerhouse for decades. Which is the goal, obviously. We're trying to build, that's why it's called Hawai'i Dynasty. That's the 2-minute warning. 35-14, Hawaii leads in the national championship rematch. Now, to be fair, this is not the same Penn State team that beat us in the national championship last year. We talked about that previously. They've got not a lot of the same guys. I mean, they probably graduated or sent people to the NFL, most of their entire team. That's a big-time sack. What's his name? Laga Fuania. Why does that have to be such a tough name? I'm going to call him Laga. Good sack, Laga. He might get another one right here, and he does! Another sack for Laga. Back to back. They are pushed so far. It's 4th and 25 from the 31. 4th and forever. This freshman quarterback doesn't know what to do. They're wishing Drew Aller was back there. He's going to heave it. 2-on-1. There's no way this can be completed. And it's intercepted by Sherrills. I mean, he just threw that into the worst coverage possible. It's basically an arm punt, if you think about it like that. But it's also the game. Because there's a minute to go. Do they even use their timeouts? They might. I hope they don't. Oh, Cam, I'm sorry you had to take that hit. Especially with your wear and tear. Alright, they won't use their timeouts. So this will probably be the final run of the game, and we will start the season 2-0, and we will get our revenge on the defending champs Penn State in the rematch. Very happy about that. And Leo Van Dyke played out of his mind. Now, I did throw that one pick in the first quarter, but that wasn't Leo's fault. It was my fault. I didn't see the linebacker. He was on the logo, and I just didn't even see him. But it's a big second quarter, which gives us this victory, more than likely. Barfield had another great game. Van Dyke had a great game. Matthias Felix is probably going to get player of the game. And does. 5 catches, 222 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's the Matthias Felix that we expect. Now that he's actually got a quarterback that can throw him the football, we should be seeing a lot more of those type of stat lines. Because he's got 97 speed. You can't catch that guy. More than likely, you can't catch him. And if I remember to change the depth chart, we can get Matthew Bliss out there too. He's got 98 speed. So we are a turn and burn type of team, and we are 2-0 in the season. Hopefully, I mean, we beat the number 9 team in the nation and the number 3 team in the nation. You better show us some respect. Show the Rainbow Warriors some respect. We simulate to week number 2. What do we got? What do we got? We've got number 1 on Brian Shaw. Number 1 on Brian Shaw. That's huge. Number 1 on Hawker. Number 1 on Ryan Mersma. We got locked out of a few of these guys. And then Sauer we're number 1 on, the tight end that we added. Okay, this recruiting class can work. 5 tackles and a pick for Fabian Ross. That's good. He gets Defensive Player of the Week. Matthias Felix, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week. And we take on Duke in the next episode. We jump up to number 4. That's what I'm talking about. That's the respect I deserve. Or we deserve. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody yet in the Heisman race. We'll get there. We will get there. Oh, yes. Clemson's starting to fall down a little bit. Oh, the Rye Mearsma one's going to be a little bit difficult. We might have to start pushing a little bit more for him. So we'll probably have to toss an extra 5 on him. I can't do anything else. I can't add the 25, so we'll have to just wait until we can start selling. Oh, this is going to be a battle. All of these are going to be a battle. I might have to pull out the points on Cranch. We are jumping in the race for him. Junior Cobb, how fast was Junior Cobb? Was he a fast receiver? 94 speed. Oh, that's nice. I'll put some extra points on him. I don't know if we get in the race. We're looking pretty good. We got locked out of Tobin. We got locked out of Jason Clapp. Connor McMorris. Oh, we added Connor McMorris. That's annoying, but that's okay. Montrell Vick. I still want to know how good he is. If he's super fast, that's going to be so fitting. I'll love it. We're looking good on Nate Bensaw, who's a quarterback. We don't really need a quarterback anymore, but Jalen Peters we're number 1 on. I mean, this has got a chance to be such a good recruiting class if we can just get these 5 stars. But that's going to do it for the video. I mean, we've jumped from number 60 to number 4 after beating 2 amazing teams, and I think we found our guy. For 2 seasons, we were looking for that franchise or dynasty type quarterback. I think we might have found him right here with Leo Van Dyke, and he's a true freshman. We've got at least 3 seasons with Leo. I mean, Cam Barfield's been amazing this season as well. Matthias Felix has been amazing. We haven't really thrown to anybody else. Before I might as well do it now so I don't forget. Let's change the depth chart. So we want to make sure that Matthew Bliss. That's what I was thinking of. We want to make sure he's getting some play time. So Bankston, unfortunately, is not going to get any play time. Yeah, I probably want it like that because I want Mama to get some play time. And obviously, Perry and Ashlock are going to get play time. At tight end, I want Raymond to be the number 2 tight end. And then defensive line, Laga's fine there. Claiborne's fine. Powell. Jemai Otis, he got a sack in this episode. Tagaloa Lee. Jason Bailey. Corner, we know what the corners are. Let's get to kick returners so we can change this to Austin and Bliss. There we go. Perfect. And then punt returner will be Barfield and Devon Austin. Third down running back Barfield. Power running back is Boyd. Slot receiver is Felix along with probably Bliss and then Austin. Just get all the speed guys out there. But Devon Austin probably won't see much playtime. Rush left end is Laga. Bailey on the do I want Bailey? I might want Ollie Swede. Although he's a little bit slower. Yeah, let's keep Jason Bailey on there. Because then we can have Jemai Otis start there. And then Lonnie Yo can get some play time too. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Jason Bailey staying on the defensive line. Although he kind of doesn't really win ever. He's more of a pass coverage guy. So we should probably switch that. Let's switch that. So we'll have Ollie Swede. At least he's a pass rusher or a speed rusher type. And then Bailey will start at outside linebacker still. And then sub linebacker, we want it to be Evan Johnson. And then slot corner will be Fabian Ross. Probably Elijah Palmer at slot corner too. We'll see. All right, and that is the depth chart fixed. Now I don't forget about it. All right, next episode we'll have another doubleheader most likely against Duke and against big top 10 or top 15 team in Kentucky. We'll see how that goes. Georgia Tech lost to Texas. They're 0-2 on the season. Their season's falling apart already. But we are number 4 in the nation, and we have a chance to keep the momentum riding with our new 5-star quarterback that I am so happy about. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.